Witnessing love, the power of two people, negotiating a sacred dance is sublime to watch. People of African descent in this country were denied the right to witness loving acts on film, in books, periodicals, and other forms of communication. Today, we shatter a myth and bury the lie about Black love, Black care, compassion, and commitment. With a brief but absolutely beautiful glimpse into the 70-year marriage of the Dawkins family. Trinity family, I want to welcome you to our first edition of Love and the Dawkins family. I'm going to introduce to you a family that has been married for 70 years. March 22nd will mark the day that the Dawkins family will celebrate 70 years of marriage. Now, there are three words for love in the New Testament. There is philia, which is family or familiar love, and then there is eros, which is romantic love. And there is agape, which is God-centered love. And the Dawkins family, this beautiful couple, have been able to integrate all three. So I welcome, at this moment, we are in their home, none other than the Dawkins family. We are so delighted that we've been allowed to come to your home on this day to help you celebrate 70 years of marriage. And I have one question I want to ask. How did you all meet?
Well, there are a couple of different stories about that, but we met really in Mansfield, Ohio, which is where I'm from. And Jim was living at that point in Chicago, and he came to Mansfield, and a small town, and sort of everybody knew everybody, and we went to the same church, so that's where we were sort of introduced. We went to the same high school, and we also were in the same circle of friends, so it was inevitable that we would meet because the circumstances were small.
And where did you all get married? Where was the marriage ceremony?
We got married in Mount Calvary Baptist Church in Mansfield, Ohio.
Now, I'd like to ask, what would be one piece of advice? You all have been married for 70 years. How did you stay married for 70 years? What is the one piece of advice you would like to share with the entire village of Trinity?
Well, one thing we would say is that we're nice to each other and no drama. So when things come up, and they do come up, then we just kind of talk it out. And then sometimes we just have to postpone it till the next time. But we talk it out as best we can. And then for a long, long time, we have always had a date on the weekend. And so we look forward to our weekend date. So we can't be mad at each other or anything because we gotta do our date. We have our fallings out sometimes. And then it usually goes to who can talk the longest and the loudest. That point would be made, and of course that's me. I can talk longer and louder than he can. So he has to just go along with whatever it is I'm trying to do because I out-talk him. So that's just the way that's always gone. Jim's very, very pleasant, easy to live with, so that makes it easy for me, and very cooperative. We've done a lot of things in our marriage. We've traveled a lot, and most of those things I've orchestrated. And so he just says, oh, that's good, that's fine. No, well, I don't want to do that. Well, why you do that? None of that, none of that. It's Rita, if you want to do it, it's good. Our church background played a large part. You know, we've been in church. We were both raised in the church, and then we've been to church here. And I might add that Trinity's the best thing that ever happened to us in terms of a church. And we've had careers that we're guided by God. And we know that. And so since we know that our careers were guided by God, we do know too also that our union was guided by God. So we were very young when we got married, but we know and have known for a long time that we were ordained to be together. So since we know that, separating or any of that just doesn't even come up. We're so very blessed, and we know this. We're blessed to have a church family that helps us to stay together and to not have drama going on. And we have a wonderful family. We have two wonderful sons, and a daughter-in-law, and as your dad says, a daughter-in-love. And we have grandchildren and great-grandchildren.
We're blessed with two sons, and they have traveled with us through our lives. They've been encouraging to us. They've, as one would say, produced beautiful lives, and they have been complementary to our strength, through our flexibility, through our love for each other. We're just blessed by those two guys. And we were always on the same page with our children and the big things in life. We were always on the same page. Education, home, family, we were always on the same page. So that means that there was just little stuff. And what does it say? Don't sweat the small stuff. So we try not to sweat the small stuff. And since we've gotten older and together, we appreciate all those things even more. And the Lord has blessed us greatly. We have everything that you could possibly want in life and in each other.
I have to say, it is absolutely an honor and a blessing to be able to come into your home. You all are an inspiration to all of us. Every time we are in your presence, we can not only feel the love, but the Spirit of God upon both of you. Trinity, now, you all are online right now. I want you to put in the chat, congratulations and happy anniversary to the Dawkins family. 70 years of marriage, March 22nd. They are our elder couple for the Village of Trinity. I want to thank you all for allowing us to come into your home. And on behalf of Trinity United Church of Christ, we say we love you and we thank you for being a blessing to this village.
It's been our honor. We're blown away to be honored by you and Trinity in this way.